Hey guys, I'm in the garden. I'm going to show you what I do after I weed the rows out. I'll show you what I do after that so it helps you out a little bit. I'm not sure if you do this already or if you have your own technique. If you have your own technique, let me know in the comments below when I get the video started. But after the intro, we'll get down to it. GoPro stop recording. Okay, I'm out here about 6:30 in the morning. I do that for a reason because there's certain times, everybody's garden's going to be different depending on the tree lines and the sun and the time of the year. But probably a week before you really do a lot of start weeding, like right before you need to weed, go ahead and start the day or two before on a sunny day. See when your shade is the best in the garden, because you don't want to do this. I took some pictures here. This garden is good to about 10 a.m. After 10 a.m., I took some pictures here at 3 p.m. All the way from like, I would say 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. You really don't want to be in the garden because there's a lot of sun out here. But just you wait one more hour. If you're not that antsy, if you wait one more hour at 4 p.m., the difference here between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. is a lot of freaking shade. So in this garden, I would weed probably up to 10 in the morning, and when it's really, really hot, you want to do it probably in the morning time, or wait till about after 4, and then you can still be in the shade. But here I'm just weeding this out a little bit, and I'll show you later on about 7 p.m. when I usually like to water the garden at night time, during the evening time when the sun is all the way pretty much gone, and it's starting to cool down a little bit. But if you know, the plants start wilting, sometimes the leaves start getting real, like almost like they're dying. Well, that is the plant's defense against semester sweat. Like when you sweat, well, this is to get less sunlight. So it folds up like this, so the sun doesn't hit. It's less sun on the leaf. So if like this, it's going to be really hot. So when it does this, it's hot.
Out fire ants. I just didn't want you to get
Okay. Okay. Well, it does this so the sun doesn't hit the leaves, and it helps the plant out. But if it does this, you want to put your finger into the soil, and if it's still pretty moist or damp on the soil, then it's okay. But if it's really dry, that means, hey, I need some water as well. So you want to pay attention to that. She was Tasha's just being nice today and making sure these fire ants don't get at me. So that's one thing that I'm not used to around, still, because fire ants, Illinois, they might have them, but not hardly ever anywhere. But here, they're pretty much everywhere. So, okay, I got a little bit weeded out here already, and I'm gonna show you real quick before it gets too warm, and I really can't keep messing with this camera or I'll get it real dirty. So let me give me some compost real quick. I'll show you how to cover this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the mulch, the compost. I put it in this trash can here so I can just pull it over here, and I already did down here, and I'm going to show you a little bit, but I did it yesterday. One of the chickens likes to get over the fence. One of them does this and goes all through that mulch specifically and digs for worms, because worms are abundant in here now. So that means it's good compost. So all you want to do here is cover all the ground that you just weeded, because you don't want any daylight getting to the ground. Then that's where the weeds grow. So I'll show you later too what not to do on this black fabric. And also too, if you guys do not have compost and you don't have a real big yard or anywhere, like if you live in an apartment or just don't have much yard at all to do a compost bin like me, I used to do a cardboard box as well. So if you want to put, get some cardboard boxes, maybe take the let me see if I have some around here. Oh, take some of the plastic, like the tape around where they tape the boxes up, take that off maybe. So if it does decompose, you don't have to go back through and try to find that tape. But put cardboard boxes down, and as long as the light is not getting to the dirt, then you very rarely will get weeds. So that's one thing I did. Once you put the cardboard boxes down, if it's windy, just wet it. Just wet it. Keep it moist on top, and then it'll adhere to the ground finally, and you'll be good. But that's one thing. You don't even have to do the black fabric if you don't want. Like if you can't afford that, use cardboard boxes. If you get a lot of free cardboard boxes, get those. I'm gonna tell you where to get some good ones at. Walmart cereal aisle. They have the biggest, I think, boxes around, unless you go to like Lowe's and get the refrigerator and washer and dryer and stuff, boxes like that. But if you go kind of later on in the evening when they're stocking up, well, that was when it was 24 hours. I'm not sure if they're 24 hours anymore. I think they're on like 10 o'clock at night or whatever. But if your store stocks up, whenever they stock up, the cereal aisle has the biggest boxes, is all I'm trying to say. Okay, with that said, let me get going before I burn up out here. But there you have it. You just do that. Here's one cucumber. I picked some more, and I'll show pictures later on as well of that. But these cucumbers grow pretty slender. They don't get really fat. Once you get them fat and they get too old, the seeds get too big, so you don't want that. But these little cucumbers are starting to grow. These get about 10 to maybe 12 inches sometimes, but
that's what she said.
Look good there. And they grip onto here. I use this, but this is the hay bale line. I just strung along there and use that for free, so I didn't have to use any garden yarn, so that works really good. Oh, here's one. Here's the size that I like to pick. It was hiding on the ground. Some cucumbers get a little wider, but this cucumber here, this is the perfect time to pick these. So there you go. I forgot the name of these as well, so I'm sorry guys, I don't pay attention to names. Okay, I did the strawberries too. Strawberries are covered. And these little red things aren't strawberries, these are rocks. If you saw another video, I do that. I paint rocks, and birds peck on the rocks. And we do that before the strawberries come on there, because the birds don't peck the strawberries because they think they're hard as a rock, so they don't mess with those anymore. So that's what we do that for. I got the rest of this to do. I got the rest of these cucumbers to do there, and then I'll be good to go from all the way over to the end there. All right, well, I will see you later. As you saw in the pictures, you don't want to be out here too long, but it's going to be about almost 100 degrees, like 98 today. So I'm going to shut up and get to gardening. So we'll see you later when I get to watering, okay? Okay, it's about 7:30. The sun is somewhere over there, so it's time to water. I wait for the sun to go all the way at least past these trees, and then get to watering them. So they're going to soak up the water. They're going to be really happy. Humidity at nighttime is really going to pop them off, and they will be harvesting some cucumbers in a minute. I'm going to go inside and show you some that I picked today. I didn't get a lot so far, but it's pretty early. I just planted cucumbers and tomatoes. As you see, the tomatoes are pretty high. They're taller than me. That's not saying much, but they're pretty tall. I did plant these a little bit ago, the squash, but there's the bigger squash plants there. They are doing good. I already produced squash and some zucchini already. Excuse me. I got okra down here. I did see a little bit of okra here. On the other side, I have okra as well, a whole row of okra. And I just planted some extras over here, but there's okra starting there. So I have pickled sweet and heat okra really soon. By the time you see this video, I'll definitely have it. This video will be out in about a month after I make this video, when I edit it and put it in line. So I definitely will have that if you want to check the website out and see what's all on there. Just go to www.DaGarbageDisposalstore.com. And then click goods and other stuff, scroll through the videos, and click the link and let me know what you are interested in, how many, and your address, and I can give you a total. Okay, while we're watering the garden, I'm going to show you. I didn't put anything down right here right now. We did put some spots out here. I noticed that there's some, I think, spaghetti squash are already coming up. So there's a little, I only planted these like what, 5-6 days ago. But that's spaghetti squash. We got buttercup and butternut squash. We got 3 apiece of each. These are the watermelon ones I planted. I'm not sure if they're doing any good right yet. Hopefully they do good. The yellow watermelons. These are the other watermelons. I forgot which ones they were. She had wanted to plant, so we put those out. And those are doing really good. These are tomato plants just coming up from the fertilizer I put on top. And note to self, do not put anything on top of this black fabric, because then you get grass and stuff growing on top of the fabric. I was doing it to fertilize the ground underneath, but don't do that. Just don't put nothing on top of the fertilizer. I mean on top of the black fabric. We did notice the bees out here. When it gets hot, bees come in the front and the back, and they hang off the front to cool down. Then you got some in the front, the very front hole of the flapping their wings, and they take turns flapping their wings to try to aerate the inside. But they hang off on the bottom. It won't let me. There we go. That's about as close as I can get with this. But they're hanging up off the bottom there to try to stay cool. I don't see how they can stay cool when they're in a bunch like that, but they're in the back like that as well. So nothing wrong with them, they're just hot. And then we have the seedless blackberries we got from Mike. I think we only got these last year, and they're doing really good. I keep having to put them in between these lines. Once they get bigger, I'll start wrapping them this direction and let them go left to right. I got the soap out here so the deer don't, hopefully the deer don't get to them too much, but I need to put some more out here. I guess they don't like the soap. But there are little berries on here. It's going to turn black here soon, but these are seedless blackberries. So we got some more down here, a couple more down here, but they're doing good. It's only like 91 degrees right now. Yeah, it's humid. White fluffy bugs, are they on there?
Yeah, right there, that bug.
I don't know what the heck that is. Looks like mold.
No, it's not. It's a bug.
So
it moved.
Oh, I don't know what that is. There's a, what the heck are these guys doing? The whole family on there.
They eating the leaves.
They sure are. Look at them. Look at them hungry hippos. Oh, and they fly too. That was not me. That was not me. That was Tasha screaming like a girl. Yeah.
Why would you just
We got to get them off. Yeah, get off my plants.
I'm getting away from you.
Okay, well, we got to spray these with something now. We got some powder in there for organic, don't kill the earth powder in there she bought. So we're going to throw that all over it.
Diatomaceous earth.
Mason's earth?
Diatomaceous earth.
Whatever she said. Diamatrix earth.
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous. Sounds about like that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you when I water the garden here, and then we'll call it quits on this vlog. So let's go over here. Yeah, but I kept this cut, and this doesn't need cut too much, but it grew real fast to begin with. So now we really don't have to cut it for maybe 1 or 2 more times the whole year. Over here on this side of the creek, I think we're only gonna probably have to cut that 1 time the whole year, pretty much. Okay. All the way to that back fence to there. So we don't have really nothing to do in here right now. Maybe in the future we can get some goats, put some goats out here and just have a petting zoo or something. But there's a path to cross over there in the back, but that's more primitive on the back side. So she said. So we try to keep it up and keep the little trees from growing, and it doesn't take too much to upkeep for on this side. It's already pretty much the way it was when we got it. I just make sure we pick up all the sticks before we cut the grass. So okay, I guess now we can look at the water. It's over that way. Let's go that way. This means keep out. Then I got a light up there at nighttime that goes off, so I know who I'm shooting at. And one right there. Got Aries Memorial. I got another thing that I got to open up for a live that I think my sister just had bought, because she had bought that little glow in the dark thing here. That this glows in the dark here. I'm not sure. There we go. That light glows in the dark. And I bought some other stuff that glow in the dark, and those ladybugs do too, and that does too. This glows in the dark, and the lightning bug on the hat actually does. Look at that. The lightning bug does, and the book. Okay. And then she got these whirly burlies, whatever you call them things. That one and that one. Okay. Let's get to the water. Hey friend, come on. Okay, she's out here trying to get worms and helping me weed the garden out, ain't you? Little selfie. Okay. Alrighty. Talk to you later. Hey, thanks for watching the video again. If you haven't visited my website yet, the address is www.DaGarbageDisposalstore.com. You can navigate through the top, all these links right here. There is actually a question and comment form. If you have any questions or comments, fill that out and it'll go straight to my email. At the very bottom, there is a free newsletter. Just sign up right here and you'll get a weekly newsletter. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit see all so you get all the notifications and don't miss the videos. Please comment. I like to listen to your comments and respond to you, so I do like to interact with you guys. Please share the video with your friends, family, even your boss, and have a great day. Let's meet other plans.